Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. We are diving headfirst back into the wonderful world of the car boot sale today. I'm on my way to Peckham Car Boot Sale, which I've been going to now for, I think it's probably about 5 years, and it has really become a bit of a South London institution. It's on every single fortnight, and I get a lot of questions about the car boot sale that I go to and where I find all the best bargains. So yeah, rain or shine, it is on throughout the year. I think they have a little break over winter time, but it's back on, and it'll probably be going until probably December this year. So if you do want to hit up a boot sale in London, it's a fantastic one to go to. And on the alternate week, they're now doing a boot sale in Balham as well. So there's something every single week basically. There's also one midweek in Crystal Palace. I've never been to that one before. That's definitely on my list. So yeah, it is a beautiful Sunday morning. The sun is shining, as you can see by the beautiful blue skies behind me. And yeah, I just thought we'd take it back to basics today and see what we can find for, you know, I'm talking your 50p's, your £1, or maybe £2 if we're stretching it. We'll see how we go. With it being springtime, it's a really good time to obviously sell at the boot sale, but also it's a great time to pick up some fantastic bargains. A lot of people have been doing their spring cleans and having a little bit of a clear out, so you can always find some really interesting stuff. And the Peckham Car Boot Sale has sellers, everyone from vintage sellers to kind of your people that have just had a good old clear out. They've decided to empty the loft, empty the garage. Lots of students and younger people who are clearing out their wardrobes. There's always some really good fashion there too. And yeah, it's just always a completely bonkers, eclectic mix. And this car boot sale has got so much busier over the years that I've been going to it. In fact, it's so popular now that it's even been featured in Vogue magazine. Look at this beautiful magnolia. I love this time of year when all of the different blossoms are out. So you can get into this boot sale for £1 after 11 AM. If you are really keen, you can get in at 10 AM for £7 or 10:30 for £5. But I generally find that I always find really good stuff after 11. In fact, I've gone there quite late in the past and picked up some really good bargains, because as the day goes on, the prices do tend to drop. People are quite keen to get rid of their stuff towards the ending time, and it finishes at 2 PM. Now, a couple of little tips for you. Make sure you've got a big bag on you. A backpack's really good, because then you can keep your hands free for a good old rummage to store anything that you buy. And I always take a few extra carrier bags. Make sure you've got plenty of cash, and make sure you've got plenty of change on you. A lot of sellers don't always have change readily available, so it's a good idea to bring some coins. They do sell food and refreshments there, but it's a good idea to bring something along with you. Definitely bring a drink, because yeah, walking up and down all of those stalls can make you very thirsty. And lastly, don't be afraid to haggle. I know this can be awkward, but it is kind of common practice at the boot sale. So when you ask somebody how much something is, and also don't be afraid to ask as well how much, because it doesn't mean you're committed to buying it. You can, you know, happily just put it back down if the price isn't right for you. Quite often if somebody says to me that's £5, I'll just say, is £5 your best price? And often they'll then reduce it. Often you'll get things then reduced to maybe, I don't know, £1 cheaper or whatever. Or you could always ask them, would you take such and such for this? So, you know, if they say to you it's £5, you could say to them, would you take £3 for it? Or I don't know, if something's £10, you might be cheeky and offer them a fiver. It just depends how brave you're feeling. I wouldn't go as far as to offering like £1 if someone had said £10, but I have seen many people do that down at the boot sale. It can be wild. So yeah, without further ado, let's go and see what bargains we can find today. And then if I do manage to pick up anything, I'll show you everything that I bought back at home. Okay, that was a very successful trip. I am laden with bags and with stuff, so let's get back home. We'll put the kettle on and I'll show you everything that I found. I love all these spring flowers that are popping up around the tree stumps in London. Oh, here's my little friend. Are you enjoying the sunshine? I am back home. I have made myself a nice coffee, and I probably should have made an iced one actually because it's got absolutely boiling. I am sweating. I have Mittens down here wanting to play. Do you want to play? I've got my little teaser. Come on then. Oh, there she goes. So yeah, Pumpkin's over there chilling on the cat tree by the window, loving life. And yeah, I've got Mittens here now. So you're gonna hang out to the hall and see all the bits that I got. I have done really well today. I am so excited to show you everything that I got. First of all, I wanted to show you a new little gadget contraption thing that I have added to my phone. What do you think of this, Mittens? So this is for a bit of additional security. You may have heard in London, unfortunately, phones are increasingly being snatched. So this is something just to make it a little bit more secure. And I didn't want to get a new case with a lanyard attached to it because I love this case because it props it up like this, which is so handy when I'm working at my desk, or you can put it, you know, on its side and lean it that way as well if you're watching something on your phone. And it was quite expensive, so I didn't want to replace the entire case. What I found is these little, they're basically like little stickers that go inside, you stick it to the phone, and then the little ribbon loop comes through the section where you plug the headphones or the charger in. So you can still use the headphones and charger, but then you can just clip on the lanyard, and then when you take the lanyard off, because you don't want it on all the time I don't think, you just have this tiny little loop, but it's nice and robust. I'll just show you how it comes. You get a pack of 2 and I'll link these for you because I think they're really good value. And yeah, if you've already got a phone case that you like, you can continue using it. So that's how it comes. And then this bit is all sticky, so you just stick that onto the phone, thread the little ribbon through where the charger and headphones hole is in the case, and then you're good to go. Great as well if you're taking pictures at height to secure it. I've actually been looping it through the belt loop on my jeans and just doubling it through, and it's long enough too that you can just use it from your pocket while it's still attached to you as well, or obviously you can just pop it around your neck. So yeah, I thought I would share that with you in case it's handy to any of you. But let's see what I managed to pick up for 50p, £1, £2. We do have quite a few £2 items, and I did manage to find something for 50p. So first of all, I spotted this beautiful, well, what I thought was a plate, but it's actually more like a metal painting, I guess. Yeah, it's just made out of metal. It's got a metal hook on the back here, and it's all hand painted. And I asked the seller how much for this, and she said £4. I asked her if £4 was her best price for this, and she said it was. And yeah, I bought it regardless because I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I thought maybe quite nice for the kitchen as well, although this would look quite nice on the panelling that I've painted in the office room as well, which is a very similar green to this. It's Farrow and Ball Pigeon, and hang it up. But yeah, she said this came from a house clearance in, I think it was Sutton. And she said they had some beautiful hand-painted bits. There was another stall that was really eclectic. It was like a feast for the eyes. They had so many different interesting things. And the couple that was selling told me that they were moving to the south coast. So they were having a good old clear out and declutter before their move. And one of the things that I spotted was these beautiful coasters. It's a set of 4, and it's the Strawberry Thief by William Morris, and I just thought they were absolutely lovely. I asked them how much for these and they said £2, which I thought was good. So yeah, I just bought these for £2, and then I had another little look around their stall whilst I was paying for this, and I also spotted this, which is a pineapple, and I thought this would make a fun gift for my friends who love their cruises. And yeah, Gisella Graham as well, and I said how much for this, and they were like £1, and then she was like, actually 50p. And so yeah, for our 50p item, I think we have smashed it with this one. So yeah, I got the 2 of these for £2.50, and these are a gift for somebody, and actually I might have already given them to said person by the time this vlog goes up, because I'm all over the shop with my vlogs at the moment. There is no rhyme or reason to the order they're going up. Next thing that I found was this, which you may recognise from Christmas time if you're a fan of Lush, which I very much am. And actually this year I didn't really pick up much in their Christmas sale. I always try and get the Christmas bits when they go to 50% off. And this is the complete set, and in here we have some really lovely Lush bits. So we have 3 of the bath bombs. I haven't actually checked all of these on the website, but I'm pretty sure that that one is a bubble bath, so you can reuse this quite a few times, and you just run it under the tap and it makes your bath really lovely and bubbly. And then this one I'm guessing is a bath bomb. I think again this one is a bath bomb. It'll probably make the bath very glittery. And then we have Shoot for the Stars body scrub. This says exfoliating fine sea salt and conditioning coconut cream leaves skin with a stellar glow. Then we also have, this is my favorite, the Yognog. This is such an incredible scent. It's really like caramelly and delicious. It makes me want to eat it. I'm not actually sure what the scent is meant to be of, but oh gosh, it smells like something that you would really want to drink or eat. Like maybe like eggnoggy, if you've ever had eggnog. And this is good until November this year, and this one is good until actually January next year. So yeah, really long shelf lives on those. And then with the bath bombs, well, I guess they're just probably, they're best used fresh, aren't they? But I've had them in the cupboard for months in the past and then used them and they've been absolutely good to go. So yeah, very happy with that. And it was only £7, which for that amount of Lush products is a fantastic price. So I'm very much looking forward to my baths with those. And then onto some clothing. There was a seller with a rail that said everything £2. So I had a little rummage and I spotted these shorts, which I just think are so cool. So for £2, these are Tommy Hilfiger shorts. And I think these might be quite vintage. They're the kind of baggy style. And yeah, they're quite big, but I've tried them on, and with a belt, they'll be absolutely fine. And yeah, this kind of shape is quite on trend at the moment, isn't it? I've seen a lot of guys wearing this kind of shaped shorts, like quite baggy, but with a belt, and then maybe with like a vest and then an open shirt. And yeah, they're slightly long as well. So yeah, I think I can make these work. And I just think they're really cool. And I really like the little metal buckle detail on the back. So I'm very happy with those. And then I also spotted this brand new dress, which I'm going to be passing on as a gift for somebody, but it's a beautiful And Other Stories dress. And as you can see, it's brand new with the tags on it, and the price of this would have been £65 or 69 euros. And yeah, it's really lovely. It's got kind of like, it's almost like a polka dot, but they're actually tiny little squares almost, and it's got like a slightly puffed sleeve on it. And I don't know if you can see because they kind of blend in, but the buttons are all fabric as well, so it's really nicely made. And yeah, I thought that was so good for £2. And then towards the end, as I say, it's definitely worth sticking around because people do tend to drop their prices. There was a guy selling everything for £2. He was holding up a sign saying everything £2, and he had loads of clothes out on the blanket, so it's worth getting down, having a little rummage, looking through everything. And I pulled out some really nice pieces. So first of all, I got this ASOS design jacket. It's got like kind of folky cross stitching going on and some embroidery, more detail across the back and on the collar. And I just thought that was so cool. And for £2, it hasn't been worn, still got the label on there, more detail around the cuffs and around the base, and it's just a zip up jacket. Also picked up this one for £2, another ASOS design number. It's this slightly fluffy, kind of felty shacket in this really nice chocolate brown colour with the pocket on the front there. It's quite big and oversized, but yeah, really good for £2. I do wear a lot of brown, so I think that will be really nice. And then I got this shirt. I think this will be great for summer. I do like these stripes that go through this. So it's a crochet kind of short sleeved shirt, originally from Topman. Have you heard that Topshop and Topman are coming back? I think they might be returning to the UK high street. It'll be interesting to see if that return is a success. I know they won't be returning to the iconic Oxford Street store because that is now the IKEA that I am eagerly awaiting to open. It seems like that's taking forever, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. But Topman and Topshop is still available online. And yeah, I just thought the colours of this were rather nice. I like the collar, and I would just wear this, yeah, just over a t-shirt, or quite a nice one to take, you know, to the pool if I'm on holiday. Just take it as a little shirt that I can throw over. And then also, again from the same seller, he had loads and loads of clothes. So I feel like I've actually been quite restrained, even though I got loads of stuff. I also got this one, again, ASOS design. and it's this kind of silky fabric shirt, almost looks like silk pajamas, and I thought this would be quite nice to wear for like a formal evening, tucked into some black trousers with some loafers. I thought that'd be quite nice. And then the last thing that I got from this seller, he actually opened up a suitcase full of clothes for me to have a rummage in that were going to be packed away, and he said, I'll just come over and have a look through these if there's anything that you fancy. And I spotted this shirt, which I thought was quite cool. It's like a green, again kind of good for holidays, I was thinking. Then I spotted it has the matching shorts as well, and I do love a co-ord, so for like a pool party or yeah, on a cruise, I think this is great. And also I was thinking quite nice to wear individually, so I could wear those, you know, just to the pool. And this I could even wear for an evening occasion if I was on holiday. So yeah, that's all the bits from that stall. Then I bought one more clothing item from a seller. Oh, it's got a bit creased in my bag, but this was hanging up and it was beautifully crisp, and it's this Chaps shirt. So Chaps is Ralph Lauren, I think, isn't it? It says Stretch Oxford, and it's a cotton but with a little bit of elastane in it shirt, and it has the little logo on the pocket there, and just a really nice loose cool cotton shirt for summertime. This was priced up at £7, and it was getting towards the end of the day, so I asked her if she'd take a £5 for it, and she said yeah, absolutely. So there we go. It's quite nice, isn't it? I'm really happy with this. I think, let me just stand up to show you. Yeah, the fit on this is really nice. Very happy with that. So that is all bits that I got today. So do let me know in the comments which item was your favourite that I bought, or as always, if there's anything from the footage of the different stalls at the boot sale, do let me know what caught your eye. And yeah, do give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Do make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of my future uploads. I've got lots more exciting vlogs on the way for you, from things around my home to more thrifting adventures and more travel adventures too. So stay tuned for all of those, and have a lovely rest of your day or evening, whatever it is that you're up to. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.